Time now to take a look at the Ag Barometer. Joining me for that is Fred Seaman. He is an Ag Research Director at CME Group. Always fun to have you on the show, and it's been a while.
It has been a while. A lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about. What would you say is the biggest headline coming from your most recent report?
The barometer was down very significantly in August. It was down 19%. And I think what's really interesting about it is the barometer is made up of two sub-indices. The first indice is on current conditions, which was down about 13%, but it was expectations for the future that was down about 21%. So that was really what was driving it more than anything else.
That's a big plunge. What are producers telling you then about expectations, and what's the catalyst of this downward momentum?
I think it was very, very weak commodity prices. So the survey period for this barometer started on August the 12th. And of course, we had a crop report that day that was very bearish corn. Corn was down limit. It was bearish wheat and more neutral for soybeans, but soybeans were still well off their highs from June and July. And also, do you remember that Tyson meatpacking plant fire?
I do.
It happened just before the survey period. So we had limit down days in both feeder cattle and live cattle. So I think very weak commodity prices had a lot to do with those expectations for the future. What helped current conditions, I believe, was the MFP announcement came about a week before the survey period.
What are farmers telling you about the implications from the trade war and tensions there?
Yeah, you know, it was a little bit surprising. There was not a whole lot of movement on farmers' outlook for trade in this barometer. In fact, if any movement, it was a little bit more positive than it has been. But it really wasn't a whole lot of change. So I think it's still status quo. Most people, and I think most farmers, aren't expecting any near-time solution to the trade war.
So it sounds like the biggest issue here is those lower crop prices. What are producers telling you, though, about buying farm equipment?
Yeah, well, obviously with sentiment so far down, we also saw a drop in farmers' willingness, at least in the survey, to spend money on capital improvements on their farm. So, you know, that's something that goes along with this. If farmers are not confident about the future, they're not going to be investing as if they would.
That's very true. Well, thank you, and we'll see you here next month.
All right. Yes, indeed. I'll be here.
Good deal.
All right. Thanks.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.